People who take an hour showering, what do you do? Dissociate for the first 55 minutes. Exactly. It's almost a meditative trance. I forget I'm in there. I put the water in my mouth and spray it around the shower. Never change. I usually just stand there winding down my day. I take showers before bed, and process everything that happened. Helps me relax and sleep. Just take a shower and think about life. Existing in peaceful, warm, distraction-free seclusion. I had to install a timer on the shower head when my eldest lived with me. He would be in there so long eating then brushing his teeth. I kid not. He would stand in there and eat a friggin' hamburger. He still does it in the bathtub. I don't know what's wrong with him. My teenage son was doing something similar. He'd be in the shower for over an hour every night. Wife was getting upset. Started knocking on the door trying to have a conversation with him about what was taking so long. I repeatedly had to tell her that was probably a bad idea. To wait until he got out to talk to him. She couldn't understand what I was getting at. So I had to spell it out. We did eventually have to set a hard time limit, as he was starting to cause problems in the bathroom due to the excessive humidity. I have conversations, do interviews, argue, and I win every time. Dance, sing, do TED Talks and just stare into a void of darkness. What are your TED Talks about? I was engaged to someone who legit would shower for an hour every single time without fail. She would wash and shampoo and then just stand there for an extended period of time. Legit. Stand and stare. I don't think she realized how long she was in there. She did stuff like that a lot though and was constantly late for things. Would pause in between actions and just kind of stare off for a bit. Shrug. The answer to your question though is usually nothing. Hot water. 1 part emotional crisis. 1 part masturbating. 1 part peeing. And top it off with trying to remember if I washed out my conditioner. What about enjoying the warmth feeling of molten lava on your skin and not wanting to step outside in the cold, dry world? Or is that part of the emotional crisis? Talk through scenarios in my head. Daydream. Sing. I used to take our showers when I was 13 all the time. My dad had a sit-down talk with me to ask me what I was doing in the bathroom so long. Assuming I was masturbating. I barely even knew what masturbating was. My showers took an hour because I had a skate competition between my tech decks every time I got into the shower. And that was an hour-long ordeal. With an awards ceremony and everything. 30 minutes at most is my max. When my allergies are really bad and I'm trying to steam out my sinuses so I can breathe for the rest of the day. What I'm doing is blowing my nose and winning imaginary arguments. Give my neighbors and anyone nearby a full-length Taylor Swift tribute concert. I just get in there and start singing my heart out. It's always Taylor Swift. I know they hear me because they told me they don't like Shake It Off, so I don't sing that anymore. Now I knew you were trouble when you walked in to my shower. Having comebacks come to my brain about fights 3 years ago. Contemplate my life choices. Think about all my failures. Cry my heart out. Fail at controlling my emotions. Have an existential crisis. And then wash myself. I often forget that last part. Legitimately nothing. I literally just stand there unironically. It's just relaxing. Though it wastes water so it's not a good habit lol, so I try not to. I use long showers to help my anxiety. I recently spent time in a region that has regular water shortages and I had to basically pry myself out of the shower because I knew it was bad, but it's also my comfort zone. Have extremely long hair. That takes up half of the shower time to wash and care for. Other half is for bathing, shaving, and masturbating if in the mood. Seriously. My husband knows if I need to brush my hair it's gonna be a long shower. Pretty much exclusively the following. 1. Dissociate and think about all of the embarrassing things I've ever done. 2. Have a fake fight in my head with that person who was a dick but not enough of a dick for me to waste my time fighting IRL. 3. Pretend I'm on late night TV being interviewed for my latest album release. 4. Sing that run riff over and over until I get it right. 5. Debating whether or not to shave for 15 minutes. I have pretty bad anxiety attacks and so I will take ultra long showers from time to time because the warm water is like soothing to me. the noise of the water, and heat, the steam. It all just kinda drowns out the voices in my head telling me I'm bad or not good enough. Take a shower. I finish in 15 minutes. Contemplate life. Brush my teeth. Don't come for me. Remove makeup. Cleanse. Scrub. Wash. Shampoo conditioner. Let conditioner soak. Wash off face mask. Either playing a podcast or music during. Scrub my feet. Wash conditioner off. Baby oil up and off we go. Finally someone who brushes their teeth in the shower. Masturbate. When I was a teenager, multiple plumbers told my parents that there was a fat blockage. It's like an unspoken rule that they have to use that terminology to save our asses. I do feel bad that it caused multiple plumber visits though. Long, thick hair takes a long ass time to wash and rinse. Also shaving takes a long ass time if you're doing legs. That's a lot of area to cover. Especially if you haven't in a while. Gotta shake the razor out every half stroke. Also if you want a body that is cleaned in all the little nooks and crannies. That takes a long ass time. Contemplating existence. We're basically just electricity being filtered through memories. When we die that filter goes away. Cry. That's not a joke. I just sit down and stare at the wall sometimes. So much shaving. Probably shaving my legs for the first time in months because I'm planning on wearing shorts. Make a bucket on my chest and let it fall once it's full. So my shower got this radio built in and I love taking hot showers whilst listening to music. Water comes with the rent so I don't have to worry about water usage. I tend to daydream and get clean doing so. A mix of things. Actually cleaning yourself. Thinking about past arguments or having random shower thoughts. On some occasions you might masturbate and get out feeling a bit refreshed. Exfoliate with sugar scrub followed by a coconut oil and castor oil wash. Shave every 2 to 3 days. Preset my hair with henna gloss. Wash that out with a nice Castile and Dragon's Blood shampoo. Followed by a rosehip and cassia conditioner. Then I give my beautiful face a tea tree and amla scrub followed by a activated charcoal wash. Basically I put a bunch of stuff on and then wash it off. Wake up. Have imaginary conversations with the assholes at work. Long hair. And a lot less. The warm water feel good. No one else uses that shower so it's a victimless crime. Think about life and unlikely scenarios, face with tears of joy. 2 reasons. 1. To get away from my family for a while and just be alone and at peace. 2. I just like hot water. It makes me zone out and not think about anything for at least a little bit. Here but I was at college so it was to escape roomies. Great guys. But sometimes they drove me wacko. This is like asking people why they spend an hour in a hot tub, dude. It's really relaxing for some people. Just standing in the hot water. Letting the steam caress you and for a moment. None of the little things matter. It's just you and the hot, relaxing water. Then you get out with pruny hands and sigh. Knowing that you have to live the rest of the day. Possibly bored. Or maybe eating. IDK. Jack off. Imagining fake scenarios in my head. Mostly feeling the hot water. I fill my hand with water and drop it. Drink alcohol. Drinking a beer. Hum. Hot water. Wasting water before Nestle privatizes it. Masturbate. I don't care who else is in the house. Cry or masturbate. Typically. Stand under the warm water and scream internally in existential crisis. Masturbate. Shower for 10 minutes and then mentally prepare 50 minutes for the daily interaction with people. If I take that long, one of 2 things are happening. 1. I have passed out or fallen asleep. It has happened. 2. I am shaving every reachable surface on my body. Except my head. Putting my mouth under the shower head and trying to gargle out various songs. Am I the only one who showers for 2 minutes? Waste water. Contemplate terrorism for the working man. I'm 6'7" and don't have appropriate shower at home. I have a bathtub. In which IOBV don't fit. When I travel, I usually choose a hotel where there is a massive shower with tons of headspace, and then I take 2 showers a day for at least 45 minutes to 1h just to feel like a human. It's the small things in life, PPL. Nothing. Jerkin my gherkin. I can't believe I had to scroll so far before I read a masturbatory comment. Think. Attempting to sing songs beyond my vocal ability. I sing it at 25x speed and make sure I'm hitting every note correctly. Sure, it still sounds like shit though. Contemplate. Mostly my hair. It's long and thick, so it takes forever to get wet. Then there's conditioning and detangling at a minimum, but if it's a wash day or I have to be somewhere, then shampooing or styling adds another 20 minutes. Sometimes I sit down in the shower and just think. It's relaxing to feel the water gently hit your head and flow down your body. Plan theories. But mostly planning murders. Take the piss. Long, thick, curly hair. So it takes 10 minutes just for the water to wet the majority of it. I'm mostly either thinking about things, enjoying the heat of the water on my body, or just waiting for the shampoo or conditioner to come out of my hair. Try to decipher the meaning of life. Masturbate. My brain turns off and I just kinda stand there. Think about what went wrong with my life. Clean. Listen to hard rock. Go through my mix of Linkin Park and System of a Down. Wonder why I'm single. Clean. Enjoy hot water. Attempt to do shaksicular without slipping. Sleep while standing for a couple minutes. Brush teeth. Turn off the shower. Get my towel on and shoot myself out of the shower at Mach 20 speed and regret leaving the shower because it's cold. I like the hot water, and I also make up scenarios for my OCS. Technically hot yoga. Targeting muscles and stretching with hot water. What don't we do? I'm either jerking off, relaxing, both, or sometimes I'm just wandering thoughts and taking an hour to just prepare myself for the rest of the day. Sometimes, I just like to sit and let the hot water run over me for 60 minutes. Taking showers is a coping mechanism for me. On my worst days I've taken up to 10.